Oh no. I have 2 more packs of this and I just ordered, it's actually gonna arrive today, more. Good morning, hello, welcome to the vlog. For the espresso girlies, I drink an iced Leggero. And I think you can only get these pods in the summer. So it's for the best that I ordered more. Okay. Yum. First morning in the kitchen in a week where it hasn't felt like anxiety coming down here. I can see the island again. That feels really good, but I need to go through the rest of it today. I really want to. I'm gonna be out for most of the day tomorrow, and then Jill arrives Wednesday at noon. So it's gotta be done before then. That is my hard cutoff time. So I think we're gonna do it today. I feel good about it. But we gotta start the day with some editing. 12:44, made myself a light little snacky lunch, avocado, cucumber, and then normally when I make this I do feta, but I'm out of feta and I have cottage cheese. So we threw that in for the protein and the yums. Red chili flakes, cumin, salt, pepper, avocado, and sesame oil. So good. Actually, well, let me try it. It's usually good. It's just like really light and fresh and easy. Still in my editing grind over here. Giving myself 1 more hour of editing and then I'm gonna get myself ready for the day. We're gonna work out, we're gonna do the boxes. We're gonna get this place done today. If I can get my editing out of the way and then like have the whole afternoon, I feel confident. Guys, it's 3 o'clock, 3 in the afternoon. I've been working in the office just editing and we're taking a break. So, trying to stick to some of my goals until Jill gets here at least, which is get dressed every day. And I am not dressed and it's 3 o'clock. We're throwing on my new workout set. I'm going to work out today, this afternoon, at some point. And knowing me, if I have this on, I will make it happen. So we're putting it on. It's gonna make me look super tan. She is vibrant. I love this. This is screaming summer and it makes me very happy. It is time. We're doing the last 2 boxes. I had these clothes because the window cleaners were here and I didn't want them seeing the disaster, so. Okay, the last 2. Honestly, I really don't know what would be in these besides my iMac. Okay, I think it's just the iMac with a lot of padding, which is, you know, good. Hey. It's gonna be really nice not having these boxes here. It's also crazy to think that it's been 1 week since it all got here. It kind of feels like way longer, but also kind of feels like yesterday. Time has not felt real. This box has TV base. I don't really imagine the entire box being filled with base. Actually, I think I know what's in here. I think it's a very, very large hard drive. That's it. Last 2 boxes literally only had 3 things in them. We're done. I mean, obviously not done because now there's shit everywhere, but like boxes are gone. Now let's see if the iMac is 100% good. Okay. Nice. All around, huge success with this move, like huge. With everything that I shipped, only 1 thing that kind of fucked up. And it's like not even that bad. Just like my nightstand got a little bit scuffed at the bottom. Not scuffed, it just kind of chipped, cracked, I don't know. Either way, I would count that as a huge win. Moving to a different country, having this stuff go to storage and like wherever they went in the month that it wasn't here, for everything else to be 100% fine. Way better than I expected. Honestly, I had very low expectations, like very. So I am very content. I think I'm gonna build 2 metal racks that I had in the pantry in the apartment. I'm gonna build those in the crawl space and I'm gonna put all of this fall decor on the shelves. I mentioned in the last vlog that I want to organize everything on shelving in my crawl space. I don't like having my decor in the bins because I feel like it's just kind of a hassle to get the things out that I want. And as a very visual person, I want to see it all on display and then I can like shop my shelves, you know? When it's time, like when fall comes around, I want everything to be there and I can see what I want to grab a little bit easier. The crawl space is really messy. Like it is really messy. So that's another project for another day, but we're gonna do the shelves. It's amazing I'm not scared down here, honestly, because it's definitely spooky looking. And I am typically easily frightened. I have so much, look at this, candy canes. I also have tons of excess tiles and stuff from like the renovation. Obviously my Christmas tree takes up a lot of space, but as we know, my dad is the master organizer and I'm gonna do this with him, especially with the big tiles because it's kind of really heavy. For now, we're gonna put these together. I don't think I told you this when I was in LA and like taking this apart, but I took it apart and I had it like piled on the ground and I was walking around and I slipped on it and I fell so hard, it actually really hurt. Times like that where I'm like, you know what, maybe I should just put things away when I know I should put them away. And I'll know that, but I will not learn from my mistakes. The second one, and then we're gonna start going through all my decor and start putting them on the shelves. Honestly, that's gonna be really satisfying to me. That's gonna be there for now. I need to stand up straight. Ugh. I gotta stretch the back after crouching like that. Oh my god, am I old? So that's all the fall decor I had upstairs. My grandfather. We'll come back to the rest in a bit. It just got so dark outside. It's raining. Honestly, very cozy. All I want to do is sit on the couch, but we're not gonna do that. Moved this stool back in because I have the bench upstairs. I feel like this works great. I kind of love the palm tree on it. I would put it in a pot. I'm gonna leave it there for now. But going back in here, fall shelf, Christmas shelf. This is the weirdest. Smells are so weird. Like, as a very sentimental gal, I love it. I'm gonna put all the pumpkins in this little middle shelf. Having these shelves is just gonna make it really fun, honestly, when I get to decorate for the season. I brought my little ghosty candles. Please let me know if you recall these. Like, this is so basic, but I just see it in the house, and because of that, I'm attached to it. Like, why am I like that? Okay, I'm gonna take the bins out of the other closet. This is where I've had the other decor, which just is like, it's kind of a bitch. This is all my fall stuff, so I'm just gonna put all the pumpkins and whatnot on the shelves, and it's just gonna be so much better. So much better. Also though, looking at this fall stuff, I'm getting low-key kind of excited for the fall. Still really happy it's summer, but like, I will embrace this when it comes. Fall candles in here smell so good. Okay. Love this guy. I got myself stuck. And then I got a whole lot more trees. I got a lot of trees. Holy fuck. It is pouring. It's gonna be a wonderful evening if it stays like this. Actually, I haven't seen rain like this in a while. This calls for sitting on the couch reading a book. God, it's so peaceful. Okay, I gotta finish this bin and hope by the time I'm done with it, the rain isn't over. Here are my decor shelves. Honestly, this brings me a lot of joy. Fall shelf is super full. Lots of pumpkins. Surprised to see this is all that is on the Christmas shelf. Obviously need to get some more stuff. Okay, that is it for in here today. The rain has slowed. Basically just a drizzle at this point. Thunder is going strong. I would love to pause and read, but I don't really have time, so I'm gonna do some editing. Gonna do some workout video, shower, hope that it starts pouring again for my evening. And until then, I'm gonna enjoy my time on the couch. 6:45, the sun has come out. It's a beautiful looking day, not a cloud in the sky. It's unbelievable. I just did my workout. I did a 10-minute Alexis Ren ab workout, and that is spicy. I'm gonna rinse off really fast and then put on some comfy clothes. We're gonna roast some cauliflower. The cauliflower I made last week that I didn't end up roasting. So I'm gonna do it today. So I'm actually gonna preheat the oven now. Like, that is a good use of time. Great. One of the most frustrating things just happened to me. So sad. Okay, so I got out of the shower, put on my cute new little set. It's very cute. I just went to go edit the vlog I've been working on until that beeped. I lost the whole vlog. I lost all of it, the whole thing. And I was like 95% done editing it. Like, that is so frustrating. If you edit videos, you know what I'm talking about. To be like this close to finishing and then have to start over, it's like so many hours of work just gone. And then you have to do it all over again. But you know what? We can't dwell on it. It's fine. We're gonna roast up some veggies. At least the cauliflower is already chopped, So I just gotta throw it in the pan with some oil and some seasoning. It's ready to go. I'm also gonna do some tofu, but also I asked you guys on Instagram if you had any questions for me, so we're gonna answer some questions. There are like 2 questions that I got a ton of that we'll go over. One is regarding the whole move to London thing. 2 is dating stuff. Lots of people looking for boy updates. Actually, I'm gonna try this. I've had this in the fridge for a while. It's orange cream soda flavored sparkling water. It actually smells really good. Cheers. Oh, I used to love cream soda when I was young. Like, it was my favorite kind of soda. And that is, it's giving me the childhood nostalgia. Okay, we're gonna do our tofu. We're gonna do our little Q&A. Before we do that, I actually wanna say thank you to BetterHelp for sponsoring today's vlog. I am a huge advocate for mental health. I feel like I share literally everything with you guys, my ups, my downs, my feelings, my thought process through everything. I've gone to therapy myself in the past, in 2019 actually, when I was going through a whole ton of stuff that I needed extra help getting through. I didn't have the tools that I needed to process on my own, and I think therapy is really good for finding tools to help you. I know a lot of people that have used BetterHelp. I have friends that are currently using it. My favorite thing about BetterHelp is honestly just how accessible they make therapy. It is affordable, it's at home, it's remote, it's on your time. It just makes it so much easier for people to seek the help that they need, and I love that. You just fill out a little questionnaire and then they're gonna match you up with a licensed professional. Now, therapy is a little bit like dating. You know, you're not always gonna find the perfect person for you on the first go, so you can always switch up for free, no hassle or anything. Like, it's very easy to find someone new through the platform. I honestly wish that I had known about BetterHelp when I was going to therapy, because just starting the process of trying to find somebody was very overwhelming. I didn't really know how to look or where to start. So they just make it really easy for you. If you've been considering going to therapy, take this as your sign to give it a shot. There is no harm in trying it out, especially because I have a link for you guys. If you go to betterhelp.com/Tara, you'll actually get 10% off your first month. Link will be in the description. Huge thank you to BetterHelp for sponsoring the vlog. Give me a link to give to you guys, a little discount code, so we can all be our best selves. Yum. Wait, I have 2 things happening right now.
5 minutes, starting now.
And then for my tofu, I'm just putting on some Montreal chicken seasoning. I've been doing this for like a year now with my tofu, and it is so good. Okay, like medium heat. One of these days I really need to try like marinating my tofu and like try something different, but this is just always how I do it. Anyways, questions. Starting off strong, update on your lip flip. Did you end up liking it or not gonna get it again? So I'm glad I did it because I was very curious. I don't think I liked it. I went back and forth a lot because there were some times where I was like, oh, that's kind of nice, but most of the time I hated it. I did not like it. I had no problem moving my mouth, and that was like one of my biggest concerns. Obviously I was concerned about how my face would look, but I did not like the way that I looked when I smiled. For a good while, honestly, I was feeling very insecure about smiling. Like, I would not smile with my teeth, which is so sad because I love to smile. But I just felt like there was a lot of it right here. It's definitely going away. Like, I would say it's mostly gone at this point. Well, maybe not mostly, but it's on its way out. And I am thankful for that. I like my natural lips, but I had to try it, and I'm glad that I did. So now I can know, and I can move on and not think about it. Do you think Toronto is boring and have any regrets? I have 0 regrets in the world. Literally 0, nothing. I think Toronto is a very fun city. I honestly, okay, so here's the thing. I think any city is what you make out of it. I think you can find fun and enjoyment literally anywhere. It really depends on your mindset. I think there's a million and one things you can do in Toronto. There's always new things happening, but really at the end of the day, it's about who you're with that makes things fun. Stop timer. Broccoli looks good. The biggest thing that I've learned in the last year or so is it's the people that make the experiences. Like, if you're with the right people, anything can be fun. So I don't think it's boring, and I have no regrets. Who's your best friend in Toronto? If it's not me, don't answer. It's Sarah. Sarah's the best. Thankful to have met her and to have her in my life. Have you ever considered being an interior designer? I love your home. Thank you. I'm sure I've answered this, but I think if I ever decided to not do social media anymore, I would definitely, you know, take some classes and look into interior design. I have no actual knowledge on any kind of interior design or design at all, but I really enjoy it, so it's something that I would look into if I wanted to do a little career shift. How do you plan all your trips to Europe? So I get a lot of questions asking how I plan my trips, and I figure I may as well just like run you through a really quick summary of what I do. First of all, we gotta pick a spot. Once I know where I'm going, I like to do a lot of research on the different areas. What are the popular things to do, things to see, places to eat. I pick where I want to stay around what are the most popular things that I want to see and like what are important to me. Usually I try to find something pretty central so I can get to everything. From there, creating like an itinerary around the trip, I like to map things out and then kind of plan my days depending on which location we're going to. So let's say we're like spending the day more west, find like a path that works to hit everything in a way where we end up back home. So I like to find things on the way to destinations and then bring it home. I don't know if this is making sense. In my head, it's very straightforward, but obviously if you haven't traveled a lot, there's a lot that can feel overwhelming. But really just researching quickly on like TikTok, honestly, you can find so many recommendations of things to do. It just really helps map things out. I like to map it out and then create my days around that. Got a lot of questions about Paris date boy. So I did see Paris guy again. Paris guy, really cool guy, really fun guy. We definitely vibed really well, but there were some really big key long-term things that we just did not align on, and we had big discussions about it. I think at this age there's no point in wasting time and like not discussing some of the big things, so I like to talk about them kind of early, and if that's weird to somebody then they're not my person, you know. But I think it is important so no one's wasting anyone's time to talk about some of the deal breakers that you may have, you know, like what you want long term and religion and a whole bunch of things, like what you want for your kids. I personally don't find talking about that stuff awkward at all. I am an open book and I'm like cool to answer anything right off the bat just because I don't want to waste time. The last date I went on, he was really cool. I'm seeing him tomorrow. We're just vibing each other out right now. That's all. Any luxury item you've regretted buying? Yes, definitely yes. I sometimes get a little too excited when I'm at the store and there's champagne and it's fun. I have two that I've somewhat regretted. And I don't really regret anything because, I don't know, it gave me some joy at the time. And I don't really believe in regret because like there's nothing you can do about it. So there's no point in really regretting things. But there are two. One of them was a bag I got in Paris, a little YSL bag. It's a beautiful bag. I just don't find myself reaching for it. I would like to, and maybe I'm gonna work on that in the winter. The second thing was the pair of Prada shoes I got when I was in London last. I was obsessed with them at the store, obsessed. But I got home and I realized like I don't think I'll actually want to wear these to the places I'm going. I don't want to ruin them. I don't want them to get spilled on. I don't want to be drunk and like fuck them up. I was way too nervous about them. So I actually ended up giving those shoes to my mom, who I knew would wear them more than I would. So at least that one I don't feel bad about because now my mom gets them and they're beautiful. But all in all, you know, it is what it is. How did you rebuild your social life when moving back to Toronto? So I've been back here for almost, for almost 2 full years. Wait, does that make sense? 3 full years. That's insane. To get to the point that I'm at right now with my social life did not come immediately, obviously. If you've watched the vlogs, you know. Obviously, like the pandemic was happening when I first got back here, so it took a year to really get out of that. And then slowly I started leaving my little social anxiety bubble, spending more time with new people, which gave me the confidence to meet more people, because if I could do it with one person, I could probably do it again. And slowly as I did that with more people and saw that I actually could push through my social anxiety and make friends, which sounds crazy. It got easier and easier, and obviously getting closer to certain friends, I'm then introduced to their friends, and then lots of people stem through that, and then I have lots of full circles of people to spend time with that I love, that I'm very thankful for. I have like so many different groups of people in my life here, and I just feel like it's very full, and I'm very, very grateful. But you do have to put yourself out there. Like, it's not gonna come overnight. I definitely had times where I felt like I didn't have much of a social circle and it was tough, and with time it got better, as most things do. Okay, I already know this is not gonna be my best batch of tofu. I already know. Do your friends understand when you need a breather from all your travels and need to recharge? Yes. Yes. All my friends know me. You know, they know my vibe and they know if I'm like reaching a point. For example, actually, when I was on the East Coast, there was a day we all were at the beach and everyone was playing games, and I like just needed to sit with myself. So I sat on the beach and just read my book, and everyone played their games and everyone understood. You know, I also think we're at an age where like, if you need to take a breather, like, it's cool. Nobody's gonna shit on you for it. But also all my friends know that I need my recharge time. Follow-up question, how do you recharge your social battery? I recharge my battery by sitting in silence. Complete silence by myself. I mean, actually I could sit with somebody that I'm really, really close to in silence and recharge that way, but because I live alone, I come home and I sit. And just like not talking helps me recharge. Sometimes it can be a lot to be in social situations for an extended amount of time and like always have to be speaking. So I need the quiet time. You still feel overwhelmed with anxiety with having only one home base now? No, honestly, all my anxiety gone. Haven't felt her in a while. I feel the most at peace I've ever felt in my entire life right now. And it just like gets lighter and lighter every single day as I'm like getting through the boxes and getting more organized. And I was gonna say getting ahead on work, but all in all, I feel peace. I don't feel anxious at all. And I can only wish that for everyone because it's such a good feeling. Okay, last question. Are you still thinking about temporarily moving to London for a bit? I have gotten this question so many times in my DMs, in the comments. Obviously that was my plan. My plan was to go for all of September. We are approaching August at this point and I have no plans anymore of doing that. When I got back from my last trip, I just wanted to feel settled for once. I have loved the traveling I've done this year, but it is time to just be. Now, with that being said, I could change my mind. September 1st, I could be on a flight. Who's really to say? We take everything day by day, but I have no plans of it right now at all. Like, I don't think I'm gonna do that. I definitely want to do that at some point, but I just wanna soak up the home that I have right now and like the life that I'm living and enjoy September in the city and the fall, and maybe next spring we'll do London. I don't know. I don't have any plans of doing it anymore. I just really value home at the moment and I can't even fathom wanting to leave again right now. It'll happen eventually. It should. It will. We'll see. But with that being said, I think I might be going to Germany to meet up with Jill and do Oktoberfest with her and Connor and I think a few other people. That's in the works, so might do that. I think that would be really fun. So that's kind of a maybe. Okay, I'm just gonna call the tofu as is. There were discussions actually about going to the south of France again with Jody and Maddie. Jody's gonna be in Paris before that, and then we were talking about meeting up in Paris and then doing South France. But then a whole bunch of stuff happened with Maddie, and now she can't go, so we'll have to circle back. Here's my tofu. I usually like it a little crispier, but it just wasn't happening. The bottom of my pan got really burnt, so it wasn't gonna happen. That's okay. It's still gonna be good. And it's 8 o'clock, it's not 9. I'm gonna eat dinner at a reasonable hour today. And that's good. Love that for me. And then we gotta get back to our editing. Still good. What do I have in here? I need to go through this because it's very full. I think I'm gonna make a random edamame, broccoli, throw some peas. Give me some of this chicken shumai. I think we're just gonna whip up like a kind of stir fry. Okay, we are defrosting our peas, edamame, and broccoli. Probably gonna throw some spinach in there once this is a little bit less frozen. Been snacking on this, so good. I have 2 really fun packages that I wanna open while that's defrosting. Maybe let me turn on the lights. It's getting kind of dark in here. And there's still shit everywhere. First box, Nespresso. So I had ordered the new pods, not realizing that I had pods. But in this box, there is actually a sold out flavor that you can't buy unless you buy it in the set. All coffee made for ice. We love that as we drink iced coffee in the summer. There are 4 different pods in here. The Ice Leggera, which I love. Ice Forte, which is like more of a coffee. Tropical coconut flavor over ice, which I have. I really like it. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm obsessed with it, but it's good. And then this is the flavor I have to try. I think it's gonna be very weird. Like, I have no anticipation of actually liking it, but I need to try it. And they only sell it in the summer. Juicy watermelon. I am so intrigued. Look at it. First of all, so pretty, the packaging. Look at these little pods. I am excited. I also got more Ice Leggera. And then we have another one of my impulse buys because, you know, sometimes I have an idea and I'm like, oh, I gotta do it. And if I don't order immediately, I will forget and then I won't do it. So, this isn't super impulse buy because I've been thinking about doing this for a while, but I bought a juicer. I wanna make my own ginger shots because I really like having them in the fridge. I wanna make celery juice. I like green juices a lot and I kinda wanna try making some. I got like a cheap small one because I figure I may as well not go big into this endeavor till I, you know, get into it and see how I like it. But lots of fun things, lots of fun things. If you have any fun recipes that I should try if you juice, let me know in the comments because I would love to try. Okay, change of plan. I've now decided I'm making these mini wontons. My mom got me these from Costco. Got them in the microwave right now. I'm gonna throw them into the pan with the veggies, but I'm gonna also make a sauce right now. I've made this a few times. I saw it on Instagram and it is so bomb. Basically, it is like 1 tablespoon of tahini. I'm just gonna eyeball. A tablespoon-ish soybean paste. I think around a tablespoon of soy sauce. I'm just gonna wing it. Some rice vinegar. I cannot recall how much now. then garlic and ginger and chili onion crunch. A bit of garlic. That's not garlic. This is ginger. And then a little bit of water too. Got my wontons. Yeah, we're gonna see how this goes. I usually pull up the recipe when I do this, but I just can't be fucked. I just can't. It's gonna be fine. Throwing in our wontons. This is looking really delicious. How it's 8:40, I don't know. It's not really like a plate food, but the plate was there. Extra chili onion crunch. You know how I said I didn't have any anxiety anymore? I do. I'm feeling the anxiety right now. I'm feeling anxious only because I'm running low on time to get it all done, and this really set me back, and I just feeling very mentally consumed by the fact that I have to re-edit this entire vlog. But I'm trying to not let it bother me that much. And then I gotta like organize and clean this entire house for Wednesday at around 1, which is a good amount of time, but I am stressing a little bit. But at least I got a good dinner. Okay, 9:30, we're bringing you to bed. I am indeed leaving the living room like this today. What's another day with the craziness? Tomorrow, we're gonna finish. I feel like I've said that in every vlog. Like, oh, by the end of this vlog, it's gonna be done. Sure enough, we're not done. But it will for sure be done, like 100% done, Wednesday at 1 p.m. That is my cutoff because Jill is here and I refuse. I will actually literally not let it happen. It will be clean for when she arrives. It'll be perfect, better than clean. But until then, I'm going to live in chaos. And it's gonna be fine. I wouldn't be as stressed as I am right now if it weren't for this video that disappeared on me. I would be fine. I'd actually feel pretty good right about now. It's fine. Okay, that's the last time I'm mentioning it because it is what it is. And I'm bringing the laptop to bed. Okay, about to get into bed to do some editing just because it feels better to be in bed at least. I'm cozy as can be. I got all my blankets and my pillows. So if I'm having a late editing night, I'm doing it from bed. And I'm putting on whitening strips. Gotta do a little self-care here. Lovely. Now I got a lovely lisp. And I'll keep you updated. I don't want to go to bed that late. I don't want to be tired tomorrow. We'll see. At least it looks like a cloud here. It's 10:30. I actually can't move a muscle because I'm nervous. I'll unplug my hard drive if I do, and then it's gonna get fucked up. But I think I just got my video back. I haven't been editing at all because I've been trying to figure out how to get it back, but I think I've done it. Anyways, this is what it looks like right now. So it looks like this. I'm re-importing everything from my memory card, which is why I'm on my phone. I will be so happy. I will be so happy. 11:10. I cannot tell you how happy I am. I can't tell you. Finally got everything re-imported. The vlog is there. At least it's there up until 4 p.m. today. So there's still a little bit to do, and I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna be done by midnight. And I am so happy. Honestly, a dream. A dream. And on that note, we're gonna end the vlog. Everything is looking up. Things are getting better. I am going to finish this vlog, and I'm going to end this one, and we're gonna edit this tomorrow, and we're gonna be on track and ahead and ready for Jilly's arrival. Anyways, I love you so much. Thank you for watching, and thank you for being here. Thank you for all of the things. Hope you're having a fantastic day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.